The Greedy Salesman. Once upon a time, two salesmen, Sam and Tom, came up together to a faraway town. They used to sell handmade jewels, and when they came to town, they decided that one will sell in one part and the other will sell in the other part. Well, a little girl saw one of the salesmen with jewels and wanted to buy a bracelet. She went to her grandma and asked her for the money. Grandma replied, "Honey, we don't have any money to even buy proper food. How can I buy you a bracelet?" The girl was disappointed, but still wanted to buy a jewel for herself. She went inside the kitchen and brought out an old blackish plate and said, "Grandma, if we don't have money, we can buy one in exchange for this plate." Grandma replied, "Okay, dear, I'll give it a try." The grandma then asked the salesman, Sam, to come inside. Well, Sam saw her condition and understood that they were poor, so he responded rudely to them. The old lady was holding that plate and showed it to the salesman, saying, "I don't have money, but you can take this plate in exchange for one bracelet." Sam didn't want to waste much time with them, so to just get it over with, he looked at that plate, but to his surprise, he found that it was made of solid gold. He got greedy and thought to himself that he can deceive that old lady and could get the plate by paying least. So he planned that he would leave for now and return later when she would accept even less for the plate. He didn't let on that he noticed it was solid gold and said, "This is not even worth one bracelet. You can't get anything for this," and he left. Meanwhile, the other salesman, Tom, had finished up his part of town and now went toward the other part. Tom ended up reaching the same house as the old lady, and when the little girl saw the salesman, she went to her grandma and asked for the bracelet again. The happiness grew of the little girl when grandma went to the salesman and showed him the plate and said, "Can you give me one bracelet in exchange for this old plate?" Tom humbly replied, "Sure," and examined it and found that it was a gold plate. He replied to her, "Ma'am, all my goods and money together are not worth this plate. It's very costly." The old woman was shocked at discovering this, but after seeing Tom being honest with her, she said, "Tell you what, if you know its value, I will gladly accept whatever you can offer in exchange for the plate." Well, Tom took out all of his jewels, he took out all of his money and said, "Ma'am, I will give you all these jewels, and I'll give you all this money, if you just let me hold on to a few coins to return to the city in exchange for the golden plate." The old lady accepted that offer, and Tom left with the gold plate and some coins to pay for his ferry into the city. After some time, the salesman Sam returned, thinking about all the money he could get with that plate, and went to the old lady. Sam went to her and said, "I have changed my mind. I can offer you a few cents for that worthless black plate." The old lady was angry with him for lying, yet calmly replied to him, "You lied to us. The other salesman came and he told us the real value of the plate, and we made a trade with him. He's left with the plate. I have nothing to give you now." Sam could do nothing now. His greediness caused him to not get that solid gold plate. Moral: one should not get greedy and try to cheat others and live their life with honesty.